Hi everyone and Happy New Year. It's Valerie Sheridan with Easy Peasy Living, and I'm excited because I just finished planning out a whole year's worth of tips and tricks and Wednesday wisdom to share with you in 2024. So as it's a new year, most of us are probably thinking about New Year's resolutions and how we can just improve ourselves a little bit. And I'm guessing that if you're watching this video, getting more organized, establishing a little bit more order in your home is probably somewhere on your list of New Year's resolutions. So I am actually going to be sharing, starting in February, I'm going to be sharing some good habits that will help you to become way more organized. Many of you who have read my blog know that I have done this before in the past, but I thought that I would give it another try and do it through the Wednesday Wisdom videos series this time. But before we jump into that, I want to talk in the month of January about how to plan for success in starting any kind of new habit. A lot of times we jump into this kind of with both feet without really thinking it through. And so the first step in planning for your success with forming a new habit is to envision who it is that you are hoping to become. Often we focus a little more on what it is that we want to do that's different from, in the past. But James Clear, if you've read his book, Atomic Habits, he talks a lot about this. And if you haven't read that book, I highly recommend that you do. It's a very effective book on forming new habits and also on kicking bad habits to the curb. But this is a concept that he raises in that book, where you focus on who it is that you want to become and then start acting like that person. So if you want to become a more organized person, well, what does that look like to you? People have different reasons for wanting to be more organized. What's in it for you? What is it that you're looking for? Who is it that you want to become? Do you want to become someone who doesn't spend a lot of time having to look for things? You want to become someone who knows where everything is, who is always on time, who has their act together, or at least appears to. Do you want to become someone whose house is 10 minutes to guest ready? Whatever your reason is, write that down, think it through, and just paint a picture for yourself. One helpful way to do this would be to come up with 3 adjectives that will describe who it is that you want to become, that don't describe you now. And, because you can't know whether you've been successful unless you have a good picture of what success is going to look like when you get there. Another helpful tip for this is to write down a list of benefits for you. Like what is it in it for you to get organized? What are the ways in which you will benefit from that happening? Write that down and put it in a central spot. It's going to come in handy when your resolve starts to wane a little bit. So I hope you guys will give this a try and that you will stick with me and join me in this new journey to become more organized and establish these good habits. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me anytime at valerie@easypeasyliving.com. If you like this video and you're all in, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of the wonderful tips and tricks that are coming up. And believe me, after we get through the 10 good habits, there are going to be many other tips out there and much more Wednesday wisdom to help you in your journey to stay organized. Until then, keep it easy peasy.